So the scene opens up with a strange alien creature being experimented by and studied by Dr. Reed Richards, accompanied by Ben. They're studying its energy and trying to learn about its biology. Then a message appears from Johnny, who apparently is ready to leave for his vacation. Then we see a strange guy landing in a special beam-like surrounding. He crashes the experiment of Reed, and then he see him attacking with a sonic beam. It's a barrier, sonic barrier. He tries to attack Sue, but again, no avail. Reed tries to break the door, but again, it's enclosed in a special sonic barrier, so he asks Ben to do instead by phasing through the frequency. Here, he tries to coax Sue to give up a brother, but then Ben steps in and saves the day. He tries a sonic boom onto him, but again, it has no effect, so he magnifies the intensity, which leaves Ben immobile. Then a direct face off between Reed, but we see Johnny just up right there, and he breaks in and saves the day. Really saves the day. Then we see him handing the Vibranium bands, which are specially designed to resist the sound barrier energy emitted by this claw guy. So obviously Reed used a high radio wave intense frequency transmitter to communicate this to Johnny. And then they do some punching stunts and trick shots. Just when he's about to fire into the boom, Reed completely covers him, which again neutralizes the sonic boom energy. So this way, this guy just falls unconscious, and yeah, here we are done. This small episode is over, and then this guy leaves for vacation. Moving on, we see an explosion taking place in Reed's lab. When they find out, Johnny tries to find out Reed, and then Reed quickly saves him. He's in a special suit where he was testing a special jet propellant, which turned out to be much more energetic. Then he tells a story about how he discovered this special glowy material from the meteor which crashed, which was first discovered by this Russian doctor. Then Reed himself went and scraped some samples from the meteor site, and they decided to, let's land on the moon, trace back the origin. Then we see the Russian scientist who was supposed to design the fuel, but no, he ended up designing special rocket to be the first person to land on the moon with the help of his apes. Yep, he trained them. So now they land, and they intend to stay in the zone which is prone to the cosmic radiation and which is responsible to give the Fantastic Four members the special powers. So here we are again, similar scene, nostalgic. Johnny tries to take a quick peek into the rocket of this guy, but then he witnesses some power changes here. Then somehow this ape drags his energy, but luckily he returns to his home rocket. The team lands on the here moon, the special spot, and then we see a face off between the two. This guy freezes Reed, they steal his wife. Johnny somehow tries to unfreeze himself. Then they search Sue. Sue here is in a special facility where the apes are behind the force field and the food is there to keep them engaged and keep an eye on her. But Sue somehow just destroys the force shield, so all the food is available to them, and somehow she sneaks her way past the apes. She meets the team members. Sue locates the position of the doctor. Johnny destroys his weapon. Doctor escapes, but then he is caught by Reed with a special weapon. And then in the final face-off, this guy turns transparent. The thing can touch him, but Reed fires a special gun which turns him into plastic. It somehow alters his atomic integrity. And then we see this team being happily going home after being the first people to land on Earth in a spaceship full of apes. What a cute episode.